Hello, everybody. How you doing? How are you doing, people? How are you doing? Auntie D's here one more time, another time, and this time we're gonna be chatting about Jamaica Carnival. Jamaica's Carnival. Jamaica having Carnival this year, right? And Carnival is a time when persons are dressed up in bright colors, music is playing, food is selling and eating, people are revelry, dining and dancing all over the place. It will be Carnival in Kingston. Big, big Carnival. Soca music. You know that's a part, and dancehall music. Big Carnival in Kingston. Guys, let me talk about it. The carnival calls for high energy, which means that you can't just start and within a minute you're out of breath. It means that people are going to be gyrating and dancing and merrymaking and having fun, right? So you have to have the energy. And when they're parading, whoa, that looks so beautiful. They have on all different feather things in their hair and in their clothes, and they're dancing all over the place. People in it, people are dancing who would not normally go out to dance. Can you imagine? And they're not paying attention. They are just revelry up and down the place. Some of them are going to be on trucks. And where the music is playing and blasting, they're on the trucks dancing. Oh my Lord, I've seen Carnival before, but I've not seen one in a long time. I remember the days when they used to have Carnival in the grill. It was big, it was nice. And I think they had Carnival in Lucy too some time ago, but Carnival now has moved away such a long time that focusing in Kingston. But they have not, I don't think, they have Ring Road at the university. But this is going to be a blast. As it is put out, it's going to be a blast, guys. Can you imagine? Right. There'll be a lot of Caribbean music, revelry, fashion, and dances. Right? It's going to be a celebration that is going to be unforgettable. You hear that, guys? So you can see how much energy is going to be put out for persons to get into it, right? And this will take place right after the Easter holidays. So apparently, they are treating the Easter holidays as a religious, giving the religious reason and meanings that they want to have with it. Because I remember some years ago, they would have had it on Easter Sunday, I think, and persons were protesting about it. It was all in the media that it should not be held on those days. Those are holy days. And then they tried to do it after the Sunday, after the Easter Sunday. And if my memory serves me right, I think at that time, it was with Baron Lee and the Dragonaires. And for some reason, I'm trying to remember if it was successful. Because, after the Easter holidays and people are going back to work, it doesn't work very well. When they do it this Sunday, with the Easter Monday following, it would work well for the revelers because they would not have to go to work the Monday. Or if they have to do, they'll go to work the Monday. But when it is done this Sunday after Easter Sunday, it's a different time schedule for persons. So I think that's one of the reasons why it petered down. And there were some groups too that were talking about the religion side of it, because they want persons to be in church. They don't want, or the day be free from that sort of merrymaking. So somehow it had slowed down a lot to almost out of existence. So they are trying to bring it back now. And as you know, people like the street dances, because they can fall in line. People just fall in line and jump around and dance, and because you're walking and dancing, just gyrating and going on, and the music is blasting, and people drinking whatever, throwing the water on themselves. But sometimes they are so tired, and they don't wear a lot of clothing because they're going to be so wet. So some of them have on something that look like body suit, baby suit. Bathing suit, and they fed up them head side and everything, and pretty colors, bright colors, because it has to be attractive. And I can imagine when they finish doing all of that, how much they're in pain, because it takes a lot of energy. It's a high energy thing, right? So there'll be soca and dancehall everywhere. Dancehall and Caribbean beats will be all week long. So it will be all week this week, right? International and local DJs will keep the energy going to the night till the people say when. So the cutoff time is still the people say when, but we know that there'll always be a cutoff time, right? The revelers, those are ones in the party dancing clothing. They will dress in their elaborate feathered costumes. The bands will have their own specific sections showing off various food, drinks, security, and vibes. So different bands will come with their crowd and everybody fall in line. Right. Non-stop parties leading up to the road march, which is the one that I think is everybody likes to see. All over the streets of Kingston, blasting soca music from trucks with masqueraders drawing through the city. Right? This is tourist friendly. So they are saying that visitors to our island who are tourists, they can come and watch and be a part of it too. Because they said the security will be there. And the masqueraders would show up some of our culture as well. And this carnival has its own twist. So they don't want it to look like other countries' carnival. And as you know, Trinidad is popular for carnivals. So, and they are trying to compare, they are trying to make it a little different from the Trinidad ones because Trinidadians are known to be carnival soca people, right? There'll be more dancehall influence with some bashment soca. So you can imagine dancehall influence with the bashment soca. What a rhythm going there. And Caribbean fusion. So they're going to have them going on together, reflecting some of Jamaica's flavor. So we know Jamaicans love soca, we love calypso, we love dancehall. So in between they're going to have them, right? So the people then going to just warm up. Some of them going just on the march. The march is nice, guys. I wish I was there to go on the march. The march is really nice. You know, you don't have, if you don't want to be a part of the dancing, you can still walk and look. You know, people are so strong to keep up to doing the march. And they know they don't just march and then they stop. They just all over because they like when people look at them and they are showing off their outfit and they know the feathers is a must. I don't know what significance the feathers give, but the feathers are a must for carnival. And bright colors is a must. And they paint up their faces. Some brightly colored makeups. Bright. And they're out there gyrating. So those nearby can go and look and give the support so that it can become a yearly event again because persons were looking towards it. However, I don't know if that's the reason why they are choosing to have a culmination on the 27th, right? So apparently it's going to start on the 23rd. So persons are, get themselves in the mood for it. But just at the beginning, the 23rd, which should have been more or less tomorrow, Wednesday or so, I think the people are going to rock in more for the road march. They are going to rock in for the road march, right? Which will be on the 27th. Everything will come to them say everything will culminate at the road march. And everybody's going to be involved. Everybody coming out, everybody. And they are going to be all over enjoying themselves because they know the following day, Monday, most Jamaican schools are open, right? So give themselves time. Give themselves time. They will fall in line. Most persons who would have taken the time off for that weekend or the few days, they will avail themselves. And Jamaicans love dancing, They like to dance, man. And they know that this dancing, you don't have to have any special moves. You don't have to have any special moves in it. All you need to do is go in according to the music. and the rhythm in the music and all over. I remember also when I look at, I don't think it was Trinidad. I think so. When they have crop over, I think that's where Carnival started. When they have crop over, it's a big thing. So maybe too, Jamaica can have the same thing with crop over. But I don't know how big is the sugarcane thing industry going as it used to be. But for now, let's focus on the one in Kingston. And guys, if you can give your support them, right? So go and carnival up yourself and warm up yourself. Don't wait until the day of the road march to go out. As the day after, you may not be able to move. So try to do some little exercise around the place, man. Some little things that can give you some stamina, because the road march takes in high energy, right? And you don't want to just go there and do about a few steps and then you stop by the wayside. You don't want anybody to look at you and say, oh, you cannot manage. Be a part of it. And if you can't move with the dancing, walk with your hands like you're in it too, and let people see that you're participating. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless. Remember to share, subscribe to the channel, and what? Like as well, and comment. Watch the channels, guys. Watch the videos. It's important to watch the videos, because that is where the watch hour is going to come in. And you watch the videos and you get information and you're able to follow Auntie D. So remember to turn on your notification bell on all, so that whatever videos or live streaming I'm going to do, you will be the first one to be notified. So guys, thank you for having me in your space, and thank you for watching. Catch you again another time in my next video. I'm out. Bye.